Tanya. Chulin, ha-chulin, ke-chulin. Yeah? Person says chulin, or ha-chulin, or ke-chulin. Ben she'ochalach. He says, chulin, well, I will give you to eat. So what does that mean? So it's definitely permitted. What about he says, chulin, shelo ochaloch. It should be chulin, what I won't give you to eat. Chulin, shelo ochaloch. What would that mean? But what I give you to eat should not be chulin, right? So, but it says mutter. It should be osir. Why? Why should it be osir? Because if you hold lavat mehein, so evidently it's clear. We can see in the Ran, it's going like Reb Meir. Okay. What about la chulin? La is low. It should not be chulin. What I give you to eat, osir. There's already a problem. The Gemara's going to ask, there's a problem. The Reisha clearly is going Reb Meir that he does know mechlal lavat mehein. So, but yet he says la chulin. It should not be chulin that I give you to eat. It's osir. Why? What does that mean? It should not be chulin, but what should it be? It should be like kodesh. So that's mechlal lavat mehein. Osir. La chulin lo ochalach. It should not be chulin what I don't give you. It should not, but that means what I do give you is chulin. That's why it's mutter. Somebody asks a question. Reisha Moni, the big opening statement in the Bryce is who? Reb Meir. The Leslie Mechlava Tosho Mehein, right? Who rejects this whole concept of this inference. Ema Seifo, but yet it says in the Bryso, La Chulin Lo Chaloch, Mutter. La Chulin, it should not be chulin what I don't give you to eat. What's La Chulin? It should not be chulin what I don't give you to eat. What I do give to eat is mutter, okay? But Tanan, La Korban. Okay, it says, La Korban Lo Ochaloch. It should not be a korban what I don't give you to eat. But what I do give you to eat should what? Should be a korban. So according to Rameir, what should it be? What should it be? What should it? It should be mutter. Yeah. But yet it says in the Bryce Rameir, Oser. So kasha, Lord, we have difficulty. How could it say in the Bryce, La Korban Lo Ochalach? Rameir says it's Oser. That's based on the principle of what? Mechlal Avta Shemehein. But Rameir rejects that concept, right? I volestle b'chol avato shemein. Omer Rababo, so Rababo says, Nasik omer lekorban yehei. It's what you translate to mean. It should be It should be like a korban. Lefichoch. That's why I can eat. So it's not b'chol avato shemein. It should be similar to a korban. La. See, he goes to explain the Ran. We'll see the Ran in a moment. La could go either way. It could be no, it could be like. So because over here, he concludes that I will not give you to eat. So that means I say it should be like a korban, and therefore you cannot eat. So we're translating the la like li. Although we said la. Okay? That's Rababo. Omer Rababo, nasik omer li korban yehei, lefichoch lo ochaloch. So it's not an inference. It's not an inference. Hochanami hochikamale, lo chulin leheve. It should not be chulin. But therefore, if it's not chulin, lefichach lo ochaloch. Therefore, you can't eat because it's not chulin. Okay. Haitanu sovla k'Rameir b'chado, upola galei b'chado. He concurs with Rameir in one context. The other he argues sovla tkavo say b'chado. In one context, he agrees with him. The less than b'chalav toshomehein. Right? Why? Because we said before, if he says chulin lo ochaloch, right? Chulin lo ochalach, he's not arguing. It should be chulin what I don't give you, but what I give you should not be chulin, right? Yet we say it's mutter, so that agrees. Let's see. Ravashi Amar no. Hodi Amar la chulin, hodi Amar lo chulin. Here he's differentiating. There's a difference if you say lichulin with a shva or you say la chulin. Ravashi is saying la always means low, right? When he says lichulin, right? If he says lichulin, then it's permitted. Lichulin, it should be chulin what I don't give you to eat, right? So therefore, if you don't hold of inference, it's permitted. But if you say la chulin, it should not be chulin, and therefore you cannot eat. So that's how we answer it. There's a difference between la and li. Okay? The mashal lehevi chulin elo korban. It should not be chulin, but it should be korban. Okay, let's see the Ran now. From the very top. Tanya, chulin hachulin kechulin ben shoch ben shloch haloch muter. B'shoch haloch pshita deshari. If he says chulin shoch haloch, what does that mean? It should be chulin what I give you to eat, right? So it's understood, it's permitted. What about he says chulin b'shaloch haloch? It should be chulin what I don't give you to eat. Nido amaleho, right? Nami nido amaleho, mash ochaloch lo yechulin. So it's what I give you to eat should not be chulin, should be chulin. So there's an inference: what I don't give you to eat should not be chulin. It's not a problem. So that's what we're saying. The reish is clearly going like Rameir. According to review that you say b'chlavat toshamein, the reish has to be what has to be also when you say chulin lo ochaloch or chulin ochaloch. What's the inference there? Chulin I'll give you to eat. Hello, but if it's not chulin, then I won't give you to eat, right? Shaloch nami da'amalei ha masha ochaloch lo yeh chulin. If he says chulin shalo ochaloch, chulin, he says ha masha ochaloch, but what I give you to eat should not be chulin, right? So it's not a problem. L'chulin she'ochalach osur. Kachi agir sebro v'neschos v'kash le'tuva. Lama osur. So that's the first question. Why is it osur when he says lo chulin, la chulin? She'lo ochalach. It's she'ochalach is osur, right? La chulin she'ochalach is osur. B'chlal lavato shemehein. Tzuchim l'maisi bo. The only way to understand what's osur is on lavato shemehein. Or the Reb Meir or Leslie. He doesn't hold of it. Maybe you'd say, no, I don't need the principle of Chalav Tishmein to say it's also why. The lo chulin al korban habik. When it says lo chulin, it should be a korban what I give you to eat, right? He says that can't be. Why? We said earlier the Mishnah going almo afilu b'chai. Even when you say la chulin, we're not translating la chulin to mean korban. Otherwise, how do we bring a proof that the mission is not going like Rameir? Therefore, some say, when it says over it's osir, it's not la chulin, but la cholin. It should be like chalo. It should be lechulin she'ochaloch. It should be like chalo, like the chalo of the korban toda. Okay? Lachulin le'ochaloch muter. If he says lechulin she'ochaloch, that's when it's osir. Okay? But if he says lechulin le'ochaloch muter, bein vov, okay. The kasha vo lesle remem chalav tosha mehein kosoch daitim shubhochi remei oser b'shul mashle lekorban. Lo korban, lo ye korban masha ochal yishaloch. It should not be a korban what I eat of yours, but what should be a korban? What I do eat of yours. So that's mechalav toshem hein. That's the first question. Amar Rabba naskom lekorban yehi. No, even though it says la, you're able to translate it as li. Why? The kaven lekorban mashma lekorban or mashma lo korban. La could mean either one. Yeah, what he's answering. Rabba, it could go either way. Before we were learning, la definitely means low. Rabbi says no. La could be either one. It could be low. It can mean li. It can be either one. And since whenever you have a question, we always machmir by nedarim, so we translate the la like the li. Yeah. It should be like a korban what I give you to eat. So that means it's off limits, right? We translate in a way that the neder should take effect. Le korban dehei. La korban means it should be a korban. What should be a korban? What I give you to eat. Lefichuch lo ochaloch. Therefore, lo ochaloch. Le korban lo ochaloch. Because it's a korban, that's why you can't eat. Hachanami lema lo chulin leheveg. Kloime el korban. Lefichuch lo ochaloch. This one the fruit lamed de lechulin hochi de lo chulin. You're able to translate sometimes la to mean not, and it could mean lich. To what? Keich lechol nidre. V'chitem afil hoch eich matzin motzi chayil shricha bahani lauma mchlava tosh mehein. He says, but still, you need the principle of mchlava tosh mehein. He says, no. The mishavochi kimil lev was somuch masnisin lokra meir. Lafkoit, that's not difficult. The hani mili masnisin in the Mishnah that he said the Messiah she'ochaloch. Avol the Messiah lo'ochaloch osur. Yeah. Masha afil remei. He's saying like this. If a person says La korban ochaloch. So we said the Mishnah is not going like Rameir. Because over there, it's the connotation he wants him to eat. What about he says La korban lo ochaloch? So he's expressing something negative. Since it's lo ochal, that revealed that the lamid, the patach, could be li korban. Li korban, leyehei, therefore I'm not permitted to feed you. So if he says la, and he says ochaloch, then you need mechlava tosh mehein, because then the la means no, because what he concludes is something positive. So therefore, you have an inference. Rameir has no inference. But if he ends off with a negative, he says, "I don't want you to eat," so that reveals the la is like le korban yehei. Therefore, you will not eat. Okay. There you go. Hochim Perusha, the Shmaitzla, and the Goris Lechulim, Bevov, man the Goris Law, the Lovov, Osi Shabbat Fates, Hochim Porach, Hechtamina Lekorbon, Yehei, Hochanami, Naima, Lecholin Yehei, Dainu Chalos Todo. Okay. Ravashi Omar, Ravashi says, Hodi Omar, Lachulin, Hodoma, Lichulin, Hodoma, Lochulin. No, if he says with a shva, then it's permitted. If he says it with a patach, then it's this. He says, Klomar, Kula Bryce Remeir, Vodik Tony, Seifo, Lechulin, Lochaloch Mutter, yeah? Myri Dioma, Lachulin, Bishvo. He said, Le. He says, Lechulin, Lochaloch. Tachas Halamed, Hilkoch, Leklamim, Lochulin, Komar. Myri Chulin, Yehei. So what is he saying? It should be chulin what I don't give you. Homasha ochaloch. What I don't give you to eat should not be chulin. But what I give you to eat is chulin. So it's permitted. Right? Hilkoch leklamim lo chulin komer. Ma amrit chulin yehei. Mashal ochaloch. Masha ochaloch yeh korban. Leslie to remain mechlal. Lavato shmein. Hodi oba la chulin. But what he says la chulin. Kloma patach. Omai de omer Ravashi. That's what? Hodi Omar lav dafka, lav b'raisi, el hokamer. Hodi bos lemetzar, umedamis lach likorban lo ochalach, kush the karmit, kosh Omar lamid, lichun belamid patucho with a leman de gors lechulin, okay. Ulinyan halacha, skip down, lin halacha. How do we rule? Do we rule like Rameir that you don't say mechalavat hashemehin, or do you rule like Rabbi Yehuda? That we say mechlavat toshemehin. Says linya loch naktinik Rabbi Yehuda. Here we rule like Rabbi Yehuda. The islay mechlavat toshemehin. Ukstamas nis noch like our Mishnah reads. Avagav damina misha also. Now he has a question. The Gemara says in Gittin, the asking shmul begito the shchimira that you write in a get which a man is on his deathbed. The language it may see. He says if I die this, if I don't die that. So it seems to be Shmuel's not going after inference. But Tanai Kofel. Lamish from the Sfiril Rameir. So the Ran says it's not because Shmuel holds like Rameir. Elo the Choshla the Rav Milsa. Hear this. He just wanted to cover all bases. Why? The Gzerim Shem Bezdin Toin, because there may be a Bezdin who is not really fully in touch with the Halacha, and they may think we rule like Rameir, so it'll be a mess up. They're going to say the get's a get, and it's not a get. So by writing both sides, therefore you're covering all bases. All bases. Okay, the Sfiril may be low kafalitoy or selibishri lealmo. They may permit her to remarry with the get. Okay, the Chain Dasa Rav Alfis. That's the way Rif learns. We rule like Rabbi Yehuda. Chain Posuk Rambanzal Bilchosov. That we rule like Rabbi, not like Rabbi. I Shmuel says you write the get, you write the Tanai Kofel, because we have to be concerned of a bezdin which may make a mistake. Okay, now we're going to move a little bit. The Mishnah says a person says Tomei. Tor v'tomei pigul osur, right? Person says it should be pigul, it should be tomei, it should be no. So what's the halacha? It's osur. Okay. Boy Rami Barchoma. Now, let's say a person takes a piece of bread, and he says, this should be like, now, you slaughter a shlomim before you sprinkle the blood. You're not permitted to eat it. Why are you not permitted to eat it? Wait, but why before you're not? Because the person who consecrates it, you're not permitted to eat it because it's a neder until the blood is sprinkled. After he sprinkles blood, what's the halacha? Then you're permitted to eat it. That means the neder is removed. After he sprinkles the blood, the neder is not effective anymore because the neder until the sprinkled blood said it's fully off limits. So that means the neder at that moment has no application any longer. So let's say it will be after Zrikas Dam. Before he says, this bread should be like the shlomim before Zrikas Dam. It's poshut. That means, what is the shlom before you sprinkle blood? That's davar nodur. It's also because the neder is in effect. So that's A like B, B like A, it's a neder. After blood sprinkled, you're permitted to eat it. Now he says, B should be like A. Now we have a problem. B to be like A, right now base permitted. But maybe when he said B should be like A, he means like A was initially before Zrikas Dam. The question, what's the intent? Was it like it's now, but the hashta komatvis, or mikor komatvis, or like what is originally? That's the question, okay? If he says, it should be like shlomim after I've sprinkled blood, that's what he says, those are words. He says, then definitely it's permitted. Why? But the ater komatvis, he did say, Elo demochis boser shlomim. A piece of shlom is there, and it's speaking that it's a piece of shlom that's permitted. But what he says, umoches heter gabei, there's a piece of bread which is permitted there. V'oma zeh kozeh. Yeah? So what did he mean when he said this should be like this? This B should be like this was originally, or this should be like this is now? How do I interpret those words? Okay? My bi'ikro komatvis, what originally was, so therefore, what is it? Dover nodur, or be'ater komatvis. He means like it's now. So if it's like now, it's not a neder. How do I interpret those words? Yeah? Omar Rova Toshma, I'll bring you proof. It says in the Mishnah, Noser upigul v'noser upigul lachas rikas domi. It says, he says, what's noser? Noser is after rikas domi. Okay? Pigul lachas rikas domimu. And yet it says, it's what? It's a neder. So what do you see? So we see clearly it's what? Minikora komatris. Right? We'll see it's very important right here. Very important right here. Amali Rafuna Braid Rab Noser? No, but Noser Shalola. Yeah, this. It's Noser of an old, that means there was never a transition. If you have Noser of Shlomim, that means it was permitted to eat. Now it becomes forbidden. So why is it also now? It's forbidden. Because it's Davar. No, because it's Davar Osur. Right. So therefore, so why does it say in the Mishnah it's a neder? So evidently you can see clearly it's not what it's now, but what it originally was. Okay. But if it was, you tell me it's Noser Shal Ola, there was never a transition. Because it was never permitted to eat. Right. Even after Zrikas Doma was never permitted to eat. Okay. So Rava brings a phenomenon. So Rava says, Rav Hunbrei Shua says, no, there's no proof. The Noser, the Mishnah speaking, is not Noser of Shlomim, it's Noser of Ola. You got it? Omalei. So Rava says to Rav Hunbrei Shua, Mkei Lisni, Bipsarola. So what do we have to speak of? Noser, talk about Bisarola, the regular meat of an Ola. Right? Even after Zrikas Dam, there's no transition. On that he answers, Lomi boy, come on, because the Mishnah is telling me a chiddush. B'sar ola to osur. B'sar ola is osur, even after Zrikas Dami. Right? Doba korban komatvis. So what is he saying? B should be like A, it should be like the korban. It's understood. It will be regular b'sar ola. It's a regular korban. Nosa pigul, it's richalei. What would I thought? That once it becomes pigul, the net is known. Right now, we have two things simultaneously on the meat. You have davar nodur and davar osur. Noser is davar osur. Could you have two things? No, you have to. But what he says, is he associated with osur or with so it's a greater chidush, right? So he's identified with the pigul and noser is iser. V'avalei kematvis davar osur v'lo mitzar, and therefore it should not be osur. Kamash v'lo, no. that since simultaneously it's also davar nodur, therefore it's osir. That's the chidush of noser of what? Of ola over psar ola. Psar ola is poshut. Psar ola is that's regular davar nodur. So of course B is like A. But here you have two things exist simultaneously. Is he identified with B or A of the noser? Okay, let's see the Ran. The Ran says something phenomenal. We'll see. The Ran on the bottom. It goes on. Veter komatvis, the chsiv. How do we know that shlomim after zrikas dam it's permitted? Take a look. The Ran. V'dams v'checha yishofech. It says the blood should be poured on the mizbeach. V'hodar v'aboser teochel. So good. So it's hetera. After zrikas dam it's enter. The mochas is speaking about the mochas psar shlomim kamei. You have a piece of shlomim lachas zrikas domim. A piece of meat of shlom that you're permitted to eat. Umoch hetera psar shel heter, and there's a piece of bread or another piece of meat. So and then he says B should be like A. So what's the shiloh? Bikro kamatvis bisuro shoya kodim zrikas domim. Does he want to say that it should be like this was originally? Okay, stop. Or is it like now? So Ran asks, Vika the kasha, like the people who ask a question. I feel tim saloma betero kamatvis. Even if you say that he's identified with now, listen. Klomashi kozeh mamish demochas kamei akati litzer. Even now, it still, even though you're permitted to eat it, it should still be osir. Why? Why? Do osir tmeim machmas nidro. If a person's tummy, is he permitted to eat this now? So there's an isser on. So now also, and why is the tummy not permitted to eat? Because he consecrated originally. So it's a davar nodur. Even now, it has a connotation. So when you say B should be like A, the bread, a tummy should not be able to eat it. Sukasha, another question. What about chazav shok? A certain portion of the animal, only the Kohen can eat it. A non-Kohen is not permitted to eat it. So if that's the case, now it's still, the netter is still in effect. Ulidi lokashali. Lokashi, he says, according to mine, it's not difficult to widen this. He says something phenomenal. Dich machmas nidro, he says, if the reason why you cannot eat the chazav shok is because of the neder, hoishi also chol. No. It should be forbidden to everybody. Why? Who? Because he, the net originally he made, what did he say? It should be a shlomim. Initially, shlomim for zrikas dam is us to everybody. All of a sudden now, it's permitted this one, not to that one. How could that be the netter? That wasn't his netter. That wasn't his netter. El de basrikas dam pokali nidro. You hear this? After the Yirok dam, the netter is revoked. It's revoked. Okay. 1 second. Vasura, the surah de tmeim. And the Isra, the tummy is not permitted to eat it. Ud the chazir shok l'zorim la mishum nidruhu. It's not because of the neder. It's because of the hochi oslakol. If it's the neder, his neder was nothing. It's not permitted to anybody. So why is it permitted to the kohen and only not permitted to the tummy? Elo isura hu the rami rachmon aleg. The Torah instituted a new Isra at this moment. By nutami nami the mat. He says that's why the matis betrumas lachmi toido lachzukas domim. Umatis bebechor la'achar zrikas domim lo mitzer. That's why a person after zrikas dom person say it should be like truma. It should be like lachmei toda. It's meaningless. Why? Because since it has nothing to do with him. That's a davar osur. If it's permitted, it has not. Even though I consecrated originally, but once the zrika takes place, that has nothing to do with the netter any longer. That's called that's davar osur. Avagav da asira lezorim. Bishum the cave and the shari lekohanim asurim lav machas nidrehu. Since his netter was originally tzosah to everybody, so now it's permitted to kohanim, not to a non-kohen. So could that be his neder? Because that wasn't the original neder. Sheilu kain hoyosel lekol elisuru de rami rachmone alei chi mitvis lei. So now, if it's after zrikas damim, if it's its present state, what is he associating with? Davar also, not davar nodur. But davar also matvis behind the time and the matvis for chalasaron. Person says ubetrumoso. Person says this should be like truma muter. The sur la mishum nidrei hu ela mishum gzer sakosov hu kach nir beinai. Gzer sakosov. the same? Forget about it. It's okay. Somewhere asks a question. He said a phenomenal Yesod here. But nosa pigul achas because domimbo. So the Gemara says, "I'll bring you proof." The Mishnah says, if you say it should be like nosa pigul and tomei, what is it? It's a netter. It's a davar osur. So evidently, so what do you have to say? It's the ikro kamatis. What originally was. Islo garsi pigul. Some take out pigul. Sharei became shnis pagil. Since originally pigul, that means the zrika wasn't effective. Ein zrikosam atiroso elo menosa kapar. They ask him nosa. The Isra Nidre Poka Bezrikas Dam, if he's the Hashda Komatvis, if it's presently the Zrika ready, revoke the netter. Afilochi Tenanos, but the Mishnah says if you say it should be like Noser, it's Osir. So evidently it's what? It's as originally was. Alma Beikr Komatvis. So that tells me he's identifying what it was originally. Samar says no. Rav Umri says, we're talking about Noser. It's Noser of Ola. Right? Even if you say he wants to be what it's now, wait, no. Akati drill poka. Since it's older, the net is still in effect. Right. So it's good. So that's why it's no proof. The ola asura afilacha zrika. Okay? So now, Rava says to him, he says, something, but I got a problem. So what do we have to talk about? No, sir. Let's speak about b'sar ola. What did it have to speak about? It became Nosa before it became Nosa. No, now, right now, right? It's after Zrika of Ola, and when you say B should be like A, it's a netter. He says, Yamrit b'shlomad lab Ola Mayri. If you tell me the Mishnah is speaking on Noser of Shlomim, so it's telling me a Chiddush. What's the Chiddush? That even though now it's Davra Mutter, it's Davra Osur, it's going back. But if you tell me it's Noser of Ola, what's the Chiddush? Right? Nos lashmino to be ikro kamatvis eli amrit v'ola bayri my rebuse the noser akachi nidri lipoka. The netter still has been revoked because it's an ola. The ochi lisni psarola. So tell me, say the flesh of the ola. Well, the fimash v'Rashi mishasein the benoisa pigol the boy Rabbi Yehuda chof hadimyon bedinu lishni leid lochi tona noser upigol v'lo tona b'psarola lashminon. Okay, he says, Korman explained before, he says, something in its essence is also, he says, you don't have to say the chof, but something which in its essence is not osir, you have to say the chof. So that's the chiddush here. If it would be psaroli, you'd have to say the chof, but since it's nosir, you don't have to say the chof. But he says, but the Gemara says better. The Gemara is saying better, gives a better answer. He says, the Gemara answers, because even though you have two things simultaneous, you have Dabra Osa, Dabra Noder. We say he's matvisit in the Dabra Noder. But it's now. They're both present at this moment. I don't have to go back. Right now, Noser of Ola is what? Is Dabra Osa and Dabra Noder. It's both. So we have no proof. Meisveig. Ezo Isur Amar Batorah. What is Dabra Osa? What's the Isur? Oma Hareni Shloach Obasa Shloach Dayayin. Person says, I will not eat meat or drink wine. Kiyom shemes bo oviv. Yes, no. Like the yard site, like the day of my father's yard site. We'll see. He made a netter that on the day of his father's yard site, he doesn't eat or drink. Okay, so he says now, I want this should be like that day. So if he made a netter on that day, so what is he identifying with that original netter? No, it's not. It's not hashta. He says no. This bread should be not permitted to me like the day that his father died, right? Or the meat I shouldn't be able to eat meat like the day my father died. Kiyom shmes barabo, the day that his rebbe died, the yard side of his rebbe. Kiyom shnereg bo gedayim and achikim, like Tzom Gedalia. Kiyom sharisi Yushlaim bechobono, like the day that I saw Yushlaim being destroyed. Vama Shmuel, and Shmuel says, what's the case being about? Hushen noder bosa yom. He made a netter on that day, the day of his father's yard site, his rebbe's yard site, or Gedalim and Achikim, the day that Tzom Gedalia. Okay, Hechidami. What's it speak? Lav the koi b'chad b'shabo. The Mispei Avua. 1 second. He's what? He's on the first day. B'Shaba de Mispei Avua. B'Shaba de Mispei Avua. V'avagav de'iko tu v'chad b'Shaba de Teiro. Uktani Osur. Okay, this we have to just explain this. Let's see the Ran over here. The Ran. On the day of his father's yard side, he made a neder. He's not going to eat meat. He says this day should be like that day. That's it. As that day, I'm not permitted to eat meat and drink wine. This day should be like that day. Well, the cave of the nodar, the miikro. So since he's saying it should be like that day, so therefore, 1 second. So Shmuel says, what is it speaking about? Shmuel says, the koi b'chad Shabbos, the mispei avur, nir meinai dochi perusha. Shom biyom echad b'Shabbos, shehu biyom, it's the hay, let's go with the hay over here, regular, 1 second. Kiyom. Ome biyom ech b'Shabbos shehu kiyom shemes bo aviv. L'minyan chadoshim kigon echad b'Shabbos rishon shel Nisan. Yom ze olai. Let's see, it's the first Shabbos of Nisan. It's Sunday, the first Sunday of the month of Nisan. It is this day should be like the day that his father died. Okay. The yard site. Okay. Shabbos Rishon Shel Nisan. Ye Yom Zeh Olai Ki Yom Echad B'Shabbos Rishon Shel Nisan. Again, what is he? Omer B'Yom Echad Shabbos B'Yom Echad B'Shabbos Shu Ki Yom Shemes B'Aviv. He says the Sunday should be like the day that his father died. L'min Chadoshim Kigon Echad B'Shabbos Rishon Shel Nisan. Ye Yom Zeh Olai Ki Yom Echad b'Shabbos Rishon Shel Nisan. Okay. V'avagav di'iko tu v'chad Shabbos de Teiro, Toni Osur, Shman bi'ikro kamatvis. I'm not sure, I wasn't able to figure this out. How does he explain it? Let me see it.
So 30 years later, that's something.
No. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. It's not here. He brings a camera in order to explain the Ram. It's not clear to Ram. 1 second. very good. He says like this. A person, his father died 20 years ago. This is the way the Ran learns. And he said he made a neder on his father's yard site. Let's say the first year he would not eat meat or drink wine. Okay? For the past 19 years, he only said that first year. He every yard site, he ate meat, drank wine. 21 years later, he says, you know, this day should be like the day that my father died. He says, all the years it was permitted. He says, it's like the day his father died. For the past 19 years, he drank meat. Is it a neder? It says it's a neder. How could it be a neder? If it's Behaaloscha commentators, right now he's been eating wine, eating meat and wine for the past 19 years. Right. So what does it mean? So we say if there's a chance to make it into a neder, he means the first year when I had the neder in effect. Because if you say Behaaloscha commentators, what is the first of Nisan? All these years, it's permitted. So he said nothing. So what did he mean? The day of the yard, he meant going Mikora, when the original neder was in effect. So you see when it's questionable, is it not to be effective? Or to be effective, we say it is effective. So the same thing. I have a piece of meat now that's permitted to eat. Shlomim. B should be like A. So I have a question, what did he mean? Did he mean like it's now? Or like it was originally? So we see from the case of the yard site, you go back as it originally was. That's Mikora Komatvis, not Behaaloscha Komatvis. Okay, that's the way the Karanor explains the Ran. Okay, let's get back to the Gemara. Okay, mean Hechidami go the Koi Bechad B'Shabbos the Misbei Avur. He's on the day that his father Vavagav Diko Tu Bechad B'Shabbos that Teiro. Even though all the subsequent years, all the Sundays he was permitted. Uktani Osur, and yet it says he's still not permitted. Shmamini Biko Kamatvis. So we see clearly, when a person makes a net, it's a question of Be'teiro or Be'kora. Where do you go? You go to Chumrah. The Shmuel, Tzemar says no. The Shmuel Hachi Kamar. Ome Shmuel, Vushenoda Abob Me'osiyom V'hol Eilech. No. We're saying that we're speaking about all the days. All the days from the time his father died, he kept every Sunday, yard side, not to drink, not to eat meat. So there's no days that are mutter. He's just saying, when he says the day my father died, it's speaking in a case where he kept all the yard sites. So there's no davar mutter. There was never a day that he wasn't, every yard site he had to keep. Let's see the Ran. The Shmuel Gitmar. Omer Shmuel v'shenod b'amos yom klomar shkol yimei echva Shabbos she'avur lav shem kiyom shemesov nesru olav b'neder. No, it's not only the first year he kept the neder was in effect, and all the subsequent years it was permitted. No, every yard site the neder was never to eat meat or drink wine on the yard site. So if that's the case, it's pashut. Kiyom shemesov abba means I want this day, whatever day it is, should be like that day. So, and that day is always. That's a davar another. Right? Because that day was always osir. There's no day that was ever permitted. Every yard site was always osir. He says this sugya seems to be like abbreviated, like cut off. Why? Yes, so what's the chiddush? By telling me this, what's the brisa telling me? The way the Gemara is answering, you know something. If you matvis in a day, which is a yard set, which is always a netter, you know something, it's a netter. So what do you tell them? What's the chiddush? That's like make a netter, a piece of bread is forbidden. Say B should be like A. That's a regular case of atfosa. Okay. So that's what the Gemara says. It's difficult. What the Gemara is answering, so what's the chiddush? So evidently, only one thing is the chiddush. If you tell me all the years, it was not in effect. It was only that first year, so that's a chiddush. But now, if you say every year he kept it, the netter was in effect every year, and you say today should be like that day, so of course it's a davar. Of course it's a netter. Right? You say B should be like A. If A is a netter, of course B is a netter. That's hatfosa.
So go the other way. So back then it was a netter. I want to do something today. What exactly what happens in this?
No, again, if all the years were permitted except the first year, so and I say that should be like the day my father's yard. Say, wait, that's a chiddush. Right. Why? Because we don't know what he meant. Did he mean all the subsequent years? That means it's permitted. So when a person says that, he's going back to the beginning. Right. But if you say every year the netter was in effect, so that's the Ran's asking. What's the Gemara answering? Yeah. It's speaking. So therefore, then tell me nothing. Right. So and evidently the Brisa is telling me something. Therefore, it must be. It's only that 1 year. That's the Ran's question. The Ran's asking is a question. So he says, he said, the Gemara here is relying on what the Gemara says in Shavuos. What is that? The Gemara asked this question. Hear this. The Gemara didn't finish the story here. The Gemara answers that in Shavuos, and the Gemara says, Pshita. So what's the Chidush? He said, the Gemara here doesn't ask that question, but the Gemara Shavuos asked that question. The exact same Gemara. Umetaretz, and the Gemara answers, Yom Shenereg Bo Gedalim Achikim Yitzrichlei. Yet, you know what it's telling me? It's not the father, the Chiddush is not the yard side. He made a neder on the day of Tzom Gedalia. Now, why do we have to keep Tzom Gedalia? Let's say you wouldn't have made the neder. You couldn't eat anyway.
Right.
Not only can't you eat meat and drink wine, you can't drink water. Nothing. So if that's the case, I say, this day should be forbidden to be like the day of Tzom Gedalia. And I made a neder on Tzom Gedalia. So Tzom Gedalia is two things.
Yeah.
It's Davar Another and Davar Osur.
Right.
So that's the Chiddush. That even though it's Davar Osur, when he's associating with the neder, not similar like we said before with the nosar. Nosar and what? Avola. So two things are there simultaneously. There's Davar Another and Davar Osur. So that's the Chiddush. 1 second. And that's not called, you're identified with the neder. So really, this Gemara, our Gemara didn't finish off. The Gemara in Nedarim finishes off. And the Gemara says, you're right, Yom Shemes Bo Aviv is no Chiddush. The Chiddush is Yom Shemes Bo Gedalim Ben Achiko. Because there you have a Davar Os, Davar Another simultaneously. And the Chiddush is, when a person makes a neder, it's with the neder and what? With the Isser. Inami Svara Hachsug, Sovra Hachsugya. That's one pshat, he says. Inami Hachsugya, Sovra, Avagav Lo Domi, Le Korban Shosel Chol, Dolo Osir El Lidei, Afilochem Matvis Davar Another Mikri. Okay, this is the Chiddush. The Chiddush is, Davar, when you normally say this should be like Korban, right? It's forbidden to everybody. What about, he said, something should only be forbidden to you. So it's not really like a korban, right? I feel person says, I will not eat, which is only awesome drabanan. Why can't you eat cheese that's made by a goy? It's drabanan. Stam yenam. A goy touches wine. It wasn't used for libations. Drabanan. Ushamno shall gid. Hitvis behen, the matvis beneder, havi v'oser. The Gemara concludes in Shavuos, yeah, that even if he made a neder on the same, which we're saying now, on a dover which is asum drabanan, and no, the neder is chal, and when you matvis, the neder is effective because we say it's the same thing. Right. If you have two things simultaneously, and you want B to be so A, which one is he associated with? With the neder aspect of it, not with the Isser aspect.
But the Torah comes and tell you, why are you making neder?
No, you have a right. Neder is nitzchevtza.
You still have a right. Okay.
Yeah. A person makes a neder on a piece of nevela. A person swears, I'm not going to eat nevela. It's not. It's no Isser.
Right.
But neder is on the object.
Okay.
The Torah is a gavra.
For me, I'm not going to eat it.
No, a person's the nevela should be like a konam.
Right.
If you eat that nevela, how many alavim did you violate? 2. Nevela, and you violate your neder.
Right.
So that's the same thing. He went said gvinas akum. All this he says, I should not. It should be off limits to me. Gvinas akum. Now he says B should be like A. So did he mean like the gvinas akum? So if he meant that, it's nothing. Because that davar osur.
Right.
But since there was a neder on that, in addition to that, we say when he says B should be like A, he means like the neder aspect of it, not like the isdrabonan aspect of it. Givaldik. No, you have to go over it. It's very important. No. Just factually. Person says, the first year I said, my father, I will not eat meat and drink wine. That's it. Afterwards, I will. Now, 21 years later, he says, you know something? I want to reinstitute it. Therefore, today should be like that. No, he didn't say, another day of the year. He says, I want, his birthday should be like the day his father passed away. But the day your father passed away was always permitted. Does he mean that? Or does he mean that 1 year that he kept that the neder was in effect? Which yard site did he mean? The first yard site or the last 19 yard sites? If it's the last 19 yard sites, it's meaningless. If it's the first yard site, that we approve. Meikora Komatvis. He's going back to the beginning.
How do we hold on your side?
Different customs. Some people do, some people don't. No. Hasidim sure don't. They would make a whole kiddush, the whole thing. Whatever you want to do. What does your nutritionist say? Yes.